Well, hello there. Welcome to day 34th of the Desert Merge development stream. Okay, so last couple of weeks, last stream 2 weeks ago, I just finished the high scores system where whenever there is a game over, it will show if that score is your highest or second to high or third to highest score, and I think that's all right. Eventually, maybe I could like create some kind of high score or scoreboard or something like that, but for now I think that's okay. It's not needed for the end game. So one thing we are lacking right now is the change of the sound effect. I don't know what's with this, but this really okay, because so it did update this app and now it has pressure control, and I don't know why. Let me check if I can disable that. I don't know if I have that right now, but yeah, we have these sound effects that are they are wrong right now. So yeah, I have to update them, and I will do that. So let's try that. I have downloaded and edited a bit a new sound effect. So let's try that. So let's go to Godot. By the way, Godot has updated to the 4.7 update. I have already upgraded the project. So yeah, that's done. And let's check for my let's check the I will say it let's check the new sound effect. So we have this default sound effect, that is the bubbles, and let's see how the chimes work, if they are okay. So let's save here. I think I can try just this. Let's mute the music. So have that. Well, that sounds okay. So let's return to the music. Let's try if I can add that. So why is the debugger complaining about signals? Editor. Okay, no worries at all with that. So let's go to my resources and let's see. We had here, I think, yeah. Maybe I can. I don't know if I can just do something like that. I don't think I can. So let's update that for every single resource here, or maybe I can do something like this, like default sound and something like that, and do a quick load and use the chimes. And I think I can copy this value, and I think I can go here in the resources and go to the cinnamon roll and do a paste value. Yeah, that's way better. So let's see if that works. Let's see how it behaves in the game. I think it will be better to have like a the same sound for every single interaction there. I think that these splotch and the cookie cracking, it didn't fit the game properly. So let's check if that's way. Well, I already think that's way better. So let's mute the music again. Let's try to play the game. By the way, new with the new update, I can do something like that. And also, I think I can move. I don't know if yeah, I can move the window in my Android device. So let's do something like that so you can see better. So music is playing correctly. That's all right. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I think that's better. Yeah. So, let me know what do you think about these sounds. I think they are quite okay. Yeah. Maybe I can do more variation of the sound. So like, yeah, no, my still goes there. Something like, let's see the audio manager here. So right now we do a 0.90 and 110. I think we can do a 0.80 and 120, because this will have a range, like a wider range of sounds. Because of the pitch, it won't be as fatigue inducing. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's slightly different every single time. So that, yeah, that sounds, it's more comfortable for the ear. So it's more comfortable to hear, and yeah, this kind of sound, yeah, it's not saturating as much as it could. So yeah, no, that's right. I think I like that real. So yeah, that's it for that part. And here, even that is not that annoying. So yeah, I think that's all right. Perfect. So one thing I need to update is the icons, some icons. So okay, so this sound effect is done. So let's mark that. Here. The sound effects are done. I think it was this green, maybe. That's done. I can, yeah, okay. So now I don't know what's happening here. So now it's okay. Well, I don't really know what's happening with this app. Every time they update it, it works slightly different. So, okay. As said, the sound effect is done, and we need to update the game over icons here. Let me pick a 3. So yeah, these game over icons are pending. And also I need to create some ads icon. So everything here is already done. And I only need to do that thing there. So we need to get a way to use this, so to have a good game over icon. So yeah, let's see what we can do here. So let's run pre-sprite. And let me grab my drawing glove so I don't mess with the touch screen while I am drawing. Okay, let's see. Let's go to stream. Okay, what do we have in here? So I like the idea to have some kind of rotting like dessert. What are you? No, give me. So maybe we can have something like the cinnamon roll that is like the main dessert here that I am always showing. So let's grab. Let me duplicate this and let's call it. I don't know. Do I have? I think I have some. Yeah. Game over icon or something like that. So let's open this. This is, I think, 32 by 32. Yeah. So let's make that bigger. So the canvas size, I want it to be there. I want this to be in the middle and be like a 64, I think. 64, like double that. Maybe something like this. Let me grab that, move that like here, and now I will be doing weird things, like grabbing this part here, moving that there. I also want this part here. I want to move it there. I want to maybe this part, and I will put that in there. Also, let's grab this and move that to the side. Maybe I want to move this a little bit there, and this in here, and that here, not there, but that, and put that, I think, like that. Okay, and now I need to make a little mess. So let's grab this one and put something like that. This one here, and use something like this, and this one in here, and use that. I want this one, and just like this, and also like there. And let's grab this one and put it like that, and I regret doing that, so I will do that. So okay, so that's a mess. Let's make a mess in here also. So yes, because of that. And let's grab this one and do something like this. And let's fill this part in here with that, and use this one here, there. So that's okay. I think that's okay. We need mold. So one thing I can do is adjust the color and change the saturation, but I don't think that will work okay, so I will cancel that. So let me grab some kind of I think let's do something like this, and let's go darker and greener, and also maybe lighter and bluish, or maybe less saturated, something along the way. And let's use this. Let me add a new layer. Okay, so let's do middle tone, something like there, because I want that to be very, very ugly, and this is not the tone that I want, I think. Yeah, I don't want this tone. I think it's too green. So let's put that there. I think that would be the correct way. Yes, and we can use. I don't want to do that. I want to use this. And use something like that. And there. Maybe I want to like make something that is getting in there. Maybe this, and use this one there and there. And I want it to be like merging there, with a couple of darker spots here. Yeah, something like this, and maybe part of there here, like it's kind of growing. Yeah, I think this could be okay. So let me add there like that, and let's add a couple of here and there, a couple of darker spots, and a couple of brighter spots there, just to, I think I do not want this one there. Yeah. And I will add here part of that. And add some of that there. And let's add a couple of branches there and there, and also a little bit there. And I also want it to be something like that, and maybe something like this. And I want this and that, and maybe point there. Yeah. And let's do the same in here. Yes. There, and couple of points in there. And let's move that there and three in there. And let's make like a dark spot here. With a couple of specks of clear. And also here, let's do that. And point here and there. Yeah, that looks disgusting. And I'm thinking, okay, what will be best? So I like this one. Let me duplicate the cinnamon roll and use, can I like, yes, can I copy this? I think I can. Paste it here, perfect. So maybe what I want is do something like this. And do something like this. And a couple of here and there. There and maybe a spot, something like that in here, and put it like some specks of white there, and maybe some there. Maybe that's okay. Maybe this is better than this one. I think maybe. Let me know what you think about that, because I kinda like this way of putting that. Maybe I can like, let me see what I can do here. So the sprite canvas size, maybe I can do that and do a 64 by 64 and move this to one part here. Maybe I can add a, let's say, a cheesecake there. No, but I don't want the outline one. I do not have the normal cheesecake. I have this one. Let me copy this. Let me put that. Let's create a new layer and put that the cinnamon roll. I want to move that there, and let's work with that. So let's grab it, this. So the strawberry has rotten. getting dark spots. Then it's going but in here also. Let's put some speckles of dark and also something like that. Like it's rowing. And remove a couple of this. And let's create also a spot here that I will put that in there this way, and that's something like this. Yeah, I kinda like it this way, like everything has rotten. Instead of being smashed, it is rotten. Well, it's not that bad, I think. Yeah, maybe let's do that with a couple more. Need to clean your mess. Yeah, need to clean your mess. What do you think about that? Okay, so what should we add also? I think a donut. Yeah. Oh. Not this way. By doing this. Let's copy that. Let's go to the cinnamon roll again. Abandon that and maybe abandon that and add a new layer. And I think I want that to be here. And let's paste that in there. And we will use that. Let's make a nasty spot here. With some parts, darker parts here. Oh no! What did I do? No. So, what's happened here? I think I pressed the wrong. So let's do that. Okay. So, couple. I don't want to be a square, so let's do something like that, and let's move that, and point there and there. And some here and there. Not that much, by the way. Just a couple. Let's do another spot. I think like here, like comes down there. Let's put the usual dark spots and let's grow something out of it with a couple there. And I think I want a spot in here. Let's use that one. Just this part in there. Oh yeah. So maybe they are okay. So I don't want to oversaturate this. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. So let me edit this and adjust the canvas size Okay, so the size. And let's do something like that. Maybe we can work with something like this. So, okay, let me save this. Let me export this. To my stream, and let's use the game over icon 1, and do the same with this, because I want to check what I think it's better, so export that also. Let's add the, oh, I think I put that on the wrong part. So it should be on stream. So let's go to my file manager. I think one is here, and I don't want that, so let's move that to the stream folder. Perfect. So now we go to the stream folder, and we have those ones. So let's copy both, and let's use the copy to my project assets. Why is doing that? Assets, textures, icons. Yeah. So let's see how it shows in Godot. Right now we have this game over overlay that is ugly as F. So I don't know why they did that. I wanted to do this and go to my file system and use my icons. Let's see how this works in here, how it looks like. Nah, I don't even know what that is, so I don't like it this way. Let's put that in here instead of that. I think that's way better. I think that's better. But I cannot use that. So let's see. So this color, what should this color be? No, not this one. Not this one. Not this one. What should this be? Something like that, maybe? Maybe something like this. And what I will do is change this background. Yeah. So I will grab the background texture. That's this one. Can I select that? I don't know if I can. Textures. Have backgrounds here. And I have this one. Maybe I can. Let's open this. Nah. Let's go back to Resprite. Because I have this one and I can open this. By the way, I need the color. Can I use... Let's see, what can I do here for this color? Because I can't copy that. 255, 190, 180. So 255, 190, 180, but I don't have it this way. So what can I do here? Can I do something like this and put that in here and do something like that? Maybe do something like that and use this to do that. And I can add a new layer. And I can try to, yes, I think I can do something like this. And copy that. Paste it in here. Oh, not that. Get this thing here. And I cannot copy everything, so let me see if I can merge down just for the sake of getting this. And maybe I can like something like that. I just want the colors, so yeah, maybe that's okay. The contrast is all right. Oh, maybe I can do a little bit more. Well, not that way, but this way. Yeah, maybe I can leave that there. Yeah. So I can close this. I don't want to save. And I can remove this layer. And I can save this and also export it. And let's see if I can have the old one. I want to remove the old one, but I can't. So I will leave that there for now. So I want to get my files. I want to rename this one to the old one. And I want to rename this one and remove this code here. And let's move that to my projects. Yeah, replace. this one. Do that. I think that's all right. Just delete that. Let's see what how this looks like. Yeah, it's not bad. Also, I can go to my main game and do this. That's all right. Okay, this one should not be here. So, where's my icon options? So user shouldn't be here. So let's my ordering 98765. Okay, should be on 5. Let's see if I do not want to see my game overlay. It is still visible. Yes, it is. Perfect. So let's see my pause button and see which order it has. 0. It will be on 5. Let's put that on 5. Perfect. Okay, so I think that icon is correct. So let's make a quick play. Okay. Let's put the cinnamon. And let's make me lose. Oh, I was losing. Yes, no. Come on. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Blop. Oh, well, no, it looks awful here. Okay. It looks really awful. So something is not okay because this has been scaled. Isn't it? Transform. The scale, yes, the scale is not okay. This should be a 2 also. There. What if I just do that with the scale? Okay, so yeah, it is a 2 scale. Yeah, I know pixels don't match, but I think that looks okay. All right. Okay, so that's done. And I'm approaching. Okay, what are you complaining? Editor settings. Okay, that's all right. What is this? The profiler, network profiler. I don't need any of those. Oh, because I am on the debugger. Audio, master, nah, animation, nah, I don't need anything of that, So, what? ¿Qué gritas tú? ¿Qué gritas? All right. So that's done. So yeah, we are really close to being able to finish the game. so that's done. So this is done. The sound effect is done. Settings icon is done. But I need something else. I don't want this. I think I want it in 4. So, one thing we have to have also is social links. Like Discord. I think X and YouTube. And maybe Twitch. I think I will just use the Discord and X there. And also I need what else I need? I need the music attribution. Yeah. Yeah. Also, we need the monetization. So I need monetization icons. Okay. So I need to create like some kind of information icon. Sorry. Some kind of information icon like that. For the music attribution, I think I will reuse this. Yeah, but I changed the color. And these icons, I think, as the ads usually are a video, so I need some kind of like, you know, the cinema. I don't know how it's called, but yeah, something like that. So let's go create icons. So let's go for the music one because I have already this one here, and I want to have this one, I think. So what's every layer? So this is the only layer, so let me grab this. Let's copy that. Let's create a new one. 32 by 32 is okay. Paste that here. Okay, so now I will change the color. And I will desaturate this, maybe? I don't really know. I put that on 0. I want to have a grayscale. And I cannot do that in there. Oh, grayscale. Here, target, sprite, right? Yes. Yes, I think I want this. Let me see how will it look like, cause main menu. Okay, so I need it. I could make that in my main menu, put it somewhere like here, or I can use the options menu here. No, I think I will put that down here. Yeah. Also, I need to okay. All right. So this there. Okay. Yeah. So let's go back here. Oh, I have this. Oh no. All right. I can do that again, I suppose. Something like that and copy this. Yeah. Copy that, paste that, because this thing just grayscale apply. Okay. Save it. All right. I don't need this. Rename that to music attribution. And maybe I need to have like a, well, I will put the logo. I don't think if I need to make a pixel art logo. Maybe, yeah, I don't know, but well. So music attribution, let's export this, save that, remove this, and save. Let's go back here, and we will have the music attribution here. To put the projects, the submerge, assets, textures. This is an icon. Okay. I don't know if I had my logo here, but let's see. No, the search icons here. Yeah, and also we have particles, but we do not have my Respawn Studios icon here, I think. Let's see. By the way, let me see project settings. I don't have an image for the boot splash. Icon SVG is the main one, but I have the export. Okay, made the icon here. Here, the icon. Yeah. By the way, later we will assess this part here. So, okay. Resources, nothing, patching, nothing, features, encryption or scripts. Okay, so assets, textures. Here I do not have anything else. In textures I have the gem icon. I need my Respawn Studios one. So let me try something. Because I think I have my logo in my main PC. Yeah, I have my logo. So let me copy that in here. Let me go in here. And maybe I can do... No, I'm going back. Let's go to stream. Maybe I can paste in here. No, I don't think I did that. By the way, I'm using now my... yeah, I don't have my logo. Does it... Can I do a drag and drop? No? No? Okay, I can't. What can I do? Because right now I am... As I am streaming to my tablet. Okay. Just give me a second, please. So you will see my logo while I am going to download that on my tablet. So let me go to my drive where I have all the branding of Respawn Studios. And I will get my logo. So I have my Respawn Studios here. Let's check for the logo. And there, download the logo. Perfect. Okay. So then I go here and there, and I have my logo here, so copy that to the projects. Yeah, save that in there. All right, so I think that's done already. So now you'll be able to see my tablet again. And we have my logo in here. And I will add that, well, not that big, but something like that. I will change now the scale. Should be, I think it should be a button, isn't it? What signals do you have? Yeah, it should be a button. Should be a button. So you are deleted. Yeah. What do we have here? This is a button. So let's add a button. A texture button. create that. Now texture button is in there. Let's grab the textures and use the normal texture as that. And now I can make a scale of 0.25 maybe. Let's see. There. Let's see how it looks. That's alright. Well, it's not at all. It's not alright at all. So let's move to here. Let's see. What's your order? Where do I have the ordering? Here. It's 10, so you I call it studio info. There. So you are on order 10. Alright, so if I go here, I can use that. Alright, that's okay. Okay. And now I need a layout with all my socials. So what I will do is make another layout like the options and add the different pixel art different pixel art buttons. So let me save this just in case. Let's go back in here. So sorry. So I did say that I wanted to add, I think Discord and X should suffice. Okay, so let's search for a Pixar Discord icon. Some of that. So pixel art Discord icon. But let's see in images. I really don't like it. So let's see. Well, maybe I don't need. Yes, I don't need to be pixel art. By the way, let's just add normal Discord icon. Discord free social icons. No, this is flat icon. Maybe let's go to the official Discord. Let's see this. I want this, but I only want this symbol. Okay, I cannot edit this. And well, okay. I just want the icon, so give me that. Let's extract that in the stream. Let's create a new Discord icons. So in here, extract everything. Let me see that. I just want this one, thank you. So let's copy that. Godot projects, desert merge, assets, textures. Let's put that in textures. Now I need an X icon. Okay, this will be difficult to search, but X icon. So here. Okay, so I have the logo here. I'm not partner, so just this one. Yes. Yes, open that. Use the stream and create a new one, like Twitter icon, because I don't want to call it X. Really, Twitter was okay. Why did they? Okay, logo black, logo white. Okay, I think black. As I want to have a lighter color. So let's see that. So without projects. Desert merge, assets, textures. Let's put that in there. So let's create a new scene. Okay, my birds are very angry today. Alright, so new one, and I want it to be like the options menu, so I can use a user interface that is like socials. Let's save this in scenes, I suppose. Yeah, socials, save. Okay. So let's go here and let me use this because I don't trust the 2-finger. Well, they improved that a little, but well, okay. So what do we have here? The background is the big thing. No, it's just that thing here. So it's just a texture rect. So add a texture rect. So yeah, let's create that. Let's call it background. And let's add the texture of I think I want the blue one there, and I really want to have, I think, like the options menu. It's down there. The game over overlay, I think it's also down there. So let's get the layout and the transform here and copy the position. Let's go here, my socials, and I go to the layout, transform, and paste the position there. Okay, so now I want to buttons, so texture button. I will recreate that, and I don't want it there. I just want it to be there. This will have the, I think it's in layout also, the ordering. No, it is not transform. No. No, where was it? Ah, here, sorry. I think we put like 5. And this will be the rename to Discord. And let's have the texture of Discord in here. Okay, maybe. Wow, this is huge. And I don't want it to be that huge. So what should we do? So I think a 10th of the scale, 0.1. Well, maybe 0.2, because it will be just 2. Something like that. And add a new one. Let's call it Twitter. As you know, I refuse to call it X, although I need to. Okay, what are you guys thinking when you do this kind of logos? I don't get it. I really don't get it. 5 and layouts, transform scale to 0.1 won't be enough. Are they compensating something? So 0.05 almost. So 0.03. Maybe, but no, maybe 3.5. I think that should go okay there. So let's put that closer. Something like that, I think. Something like that, maybe. But the fact is that it's still a little too big. So if I want to just, let's see, if I want to move that just 1 pixel, I can't. Okay, I can't. So let's see if I can put something like 4 here, there, 3, 2, 5, something like that. Yes, something like that. And I want that to be there. Yeah. All right. Okay. So now I need to know how to open a link from here by in an Android top. Okay, this could be a little difficult, but let's search for that. And let's go here. Okay, so that's Godot for open link in Android. so this one here. No internet permission is required. It was only necessary to configure. Okay, I want to go there. Read more. Internet, but it was necessary to configure it as category browsable. I don't know what's okay. Let's see. So, what do you have in here? Okay, so this is using lots of things. OS shall open. Yes. Okay, so OS shall open. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So I want the Discord one, I think. Signals. Oh, well, Twitter will be easier. Pressed. Oh, by the way, I need to add a here. Let's call scripts. Socials create. So let's add a class name. Class name, socials, and that's it. Because I don't need anything. And now I want to have this one and make a press and make a social on Twitter press and do something. What was it? OS dot open shall open. And it's using just HTTPS x.com/Resballon Studios. Should be something like this. So let's see. Checking the socials. Click something in here and it's opening x.com/Resballon Studios, and it's not. Why is not Resballon Studios? What was Resballon Studios? Okay, something's weird. Let me check. Let me check. What do I have? X in here. So my profile is x.com/Resballon Studios. Yeah. Maybe I did something wrong. x.com/Resballon Studios. Yeah. This is, I don't know, maybe I just didn't write it correctly. I really don't know. I think it was the same. Let's check that again. Yeah, now it's working. Okay. All right. So yeah, and also let me copy this one and do the same. So if I go here and use the pressed, I can use that and use also the os dot shall open and use that. And let's check that. Okay, click that. And it opens the Discord invitation URL. Perfect. Okay. All right, that's all right. I think maybe. But for now, I think it's okay. So yeah, okay. And in theory, if you have the application that I do not have in this device, it should open with the correct application. So yeah. Okay, so this is done. Now I need to add in my main menu, I need to add the socials. So let's do that. Let's click that. Go to socials. There, and let's do this. This should be. Do I have the ordering in here? Yeah, this should be in 15 as the settings. I need to add the close button also, by the way. So I think I don't need that. Yeah, so the options menu has the close button. That's this one. Maybe I can do that and use copy this. Let's go to socials. Just paste that as a child. Yeah. And go to signals and go to pressed. Connect and do self dot visible equals false. So now if I go to main menu, I have the socials opened. I do that. So I have my socials and I can click on here and that's done. Okay, perfect. By the way, my main menu has that. My studio info should have also a signal. Should be pressed on my main menu. Connect that. I'll need to have my on ready var socials layout. It's of like socials and it's dollar socials. And here we go and say socials layout dot visible is true. Let's see. Well, I cannot do that. I need to do that and that. Let's go. Let's see. So I can click that now and I have my socials. I can click there and they're gone. Perfect. Perfect. I can do something like that, and maybe it will mess around something, but it seems I cannot, so perfect. I can do something now. Perfect. All right, so that's done. All right, so that's done. Now I need to make my music attributions, and that will be like ultra easy. So yeah, I will go and add a new one, a user interface one, and let's call it music attributions. And thus I will save that in my scenes folder, and yeah, save that. So music attributions won't have much. It will have the close settings, so let's copy that and paste it in here already. It won't be there. I think I want it to be around here, because this will be just a bunch of labels. So let's add a label, and this label will have the text called social attributions, and I want to have the main menu here, and I want to copy the settings. Save as. Okay, this is on, I think. Can put that on resources. I don't know. So we have recent, well, not recent, but I want to have my assets, maybe fonts. Maybe it's that one. I'm gonna save that. Well, it was this one. No. A quick load. Game text. Not really. Okay, so quick load. New level settings. This one. Okay, I like this one, and then the perfect. So I will remove that. Music attributions. Label, label settings, do a quick load, and new label settings. Social attributions, it doesn't fit. Can use something like that. It doesn't fit also. Okay. These label settings are not the correct ones. Let's quick load. Game text, too small. All right. Okay. Quick load. New level settings. This is super big. So let's just go here, and maybe we can reduce the size. If I can. Oh, sorry. That's the shadow. Sorry. Okay, I messed up. Why? This was on, I don't know what this was, 2013, maybe it was something like that, 13, 20, maybe, I don't know, I think that's okay. But this is what I wanted to be like 100. All right, but I want social attributions, not social attributions, you dingus. Music attributions. I don't know what happened here. Music attributions and like center one, center this, use this thing to be like that. And also I will add a new level, so this is like title. And let's add here a new label. And I want that to be that, I want that to, not that, you, oh, here, from here, all the way down. Okay, and the text will be we do not have much, but it is copy that. I hate that this closed the application, then relaunches that. Doesn't make any sense. But okay. Oh, God, Jesus. Why? Why? These are things that I don't totally get. As per why it does that. So let's go again. Copy this. Paste as a child. Move that up here. Make a new label. Create, call it title. Let's do something like this. Let's call it music attributions. Save, by the way. So level settings, quick load, music attributions, but I want the font size to be 100, not 1,000. The thing is, okay, and I want to have the horizontal line to center, and that's quite okay. So yeah, so let's do that. Let's add a new label. Let's call it attributions. Okay, and move that like from here. Lima, no. Hey, stop it. Shh. Let's do that here. Oh, I can't paste. Oh, okay, save that again. Let's go back to my notes in here. Music attributions. Here, let's just select everything and copy that. Go back to Godot. Wait until it launches again. Okay, and see how it crashes. Because yes. Oh my god. Okay, so making an Android game in an Android device has its drawbacks, and it could be very uncomfortable. So music attributions there. So let's quick load. Maybe game text. It's alright, but not entirely okay. So let's see if I can word grab. Auto wrap mode, word, word smart. No, just word. Okay. Can I use the BB code? Okay, why are you complaining about? What's happening with you? Oh, okay. What? So labels with auto wrapping enabled must have a positive custom minimum or maximum width. How I said that. Can it be word smart? No? How I do this? Okay, let's see this. Godot label auto wrap minimum and maximum width. Let's see. Okay, so first let's say save and say label. Okay, auto wrapping. Okay, so Godot for label auto wrapping min and max width. Well, I don't want to auto resize, I want auto wrapped. Okay, so let me see. I have level with no static text and level size to be a minimum of 10, minimum of what? To wrap mode, inspector, choose the mode. The rich text label. I think I want rich text label. The synergy size. We need to do something like that. That doesn't seem intuitive. The custom minimum size needed for the reset to shrink beginning center end. Minimum size. How? I think I want a rich text label. Because I want to have, I don't know if I can make those text linkable. So let's see. Okay, so filter properties, min custom minimum size. Let's pull that on, I don't know, 100 pixels. And yeah. Okay. Size. Something like auto. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, so let's. No, I don't want to do. No, I didn't want to do that. Okay, why are you so slow today? No. Leave it there. Save. Okay. So, okay. Godot. Okay, so Godot bb code link. Let's see. Using BB code. I really like that. That's why. User input. Okay, blah blah blah. That's alright, yeah. Don't really need that. I want this. Monophonical character, new paragraph, center left right fill, URL. Okay, so URL. Okay, let's see, clickable text also. So let's see if I can have a rich text box with BB code. So let's add here. What are you doing? Did you crash again? Okay, let's do that again. Add rich text label. Let's create that. Did you create that? No? Create that. Okay. Maybe enabled on text based. Okay, so where is my here? So let's remove the attributions. Let's go here. Let's go there. Let's come here and add that there. And can I use the font settings also? Can I? Do I need to use the overrides like fonts? Because I don't seem to be able to see. Okay, maybe. So fonts. Let me see. Assets, fonts. Oh. Was byte bounds. I think it was byte bounds. Okay, fonts. Styles? No. Font sizes, normal font, like 100? No. So what's that one? 45. Okay. So 45. There. Also I want fonts, colors. Okay, let's see. No, colors are okay. Constants. Outline size 10. Yes. Shadow. I think should be like that at a, I don't know, 30 and 30. No. Shadow. No. Okay. Text highlight. Okay, I think that's okay, by the way. I would love you to have something like that, so I can. Well, not there. Can I just move that a little bit? Scroll active, yes. Not justify. Go. Everything. Okay, well, I can do something like something very like do something like that, and well, but I would love to have some margin. Well, I also want to have the link, so how it was like URL markup. Not that, URL and slash URL. That's clickable, and maybe color dollar, no, color equals, I don't know, blue. Can I make something like that? Yes, I can. Okay. All right. So all right. And I want to have, okay, so I can use this because the license is the same for everyone. And where it says incompetech.com, I can use this. I cannot use this, it seems. Let's do that in this way. So slash color and slash URL. And I can do the same I did with that. What? Oh, I did not copy that. Did not copy everything. This is a little pain in the ass, by the way. So let's go by using the cursor keys on my keyboard. So I can come here and use that. And whenever I have this incompetech.com, I can use something like this and use that. And the last one, oh, it's already done. Okay, perfect. So delete this. Call this attributions. All right, and I don't know if I want to make a background with this. I would love to have everything move a couple of pixels. So let me see if I can, sorry, I can do something. No fit. Tab size, context menu enabled, now shortcut keys. Horizontal alignment. Use fill, but that's doing nothing. Vertical alignment, center, no. Top. Justify. That does nothing. Tab stops. I don't know what is this. I don't know what is this. So just custom effects. Threading. I don't know. I don't need threading. Text selection. No, don't use the text selection. Visible characters. Before. Yeah, visible ratio. Constants, line separation, no. Paragraph, no. Shadow outline, what? There's doing nothing. 400, that's nothing. What is this? Offset X outline size. 400. That's nothing. Can use that also and say 500. That's nothing. Yeah. Text highlight, underline, edge separation. Yeah, that's nothing. Font, it's okay. Normal font size, it's okay. Icon styles, no. I don't know. Click contents, okay. So that. Save. Look how does this look? Can I just click in here? Will do something? No, it won't do anything, but it's okay. Okay, well, let's add real quick this scripts. Because I'm already out of time, but we already done. So class name, music attributions, music attributions. And now I have my close settings to be a signal pressed and use that. And I remove everything here and say self.visible equals false. That's done here, and now we go to my main menu. Let me put that again. Main menu, where I have this guy here. So I will add to the main menu my music attributions there. This needs to be like order 15 or something like that. There, I need a background. Okay, so save music attributions, add a rect, color rect, create. I want the color rect to be all the way there, and I can use that. Maybe a little beige. Well, just a little gray, something like that, maybe. Yeah, I think that's okay. So save that. Save this. Let's see how it looks there. That's okay. And we do that. And we just go to my studio info. Instead of the eye icon, I decided to make the logo. So yeah. So no, not the studio info. I need another one. Main menu. Add a texture button. So let's see, button. Texture button. Create. There. F2. Music. Attributions. 2. Well, yes. Button. So let's go here. But let's go textures, file system, assets, textures, icons, or UI buttons. I'm not entirely sure, but I call it that, icons. It's okay. There. Sure. Let's move that in here. Let's do the usual and be like, okay, by the way, this should be the ordering of 5 if I'm not wrong. If I go here, the ordering should also be 10. Okay, 10. 10. Also layout, transform, scale, let's do 2. That's okay. Alright, so save that, go to signals, pressed, yes, connect that, and let's go up here, use the onReady function, onReady var, music, attributions, well, it's not layout, it's an, how it's called, I will call it layout. I don't remember how it's called. But this type of music attributions, and it's dollar music attributions. And so we'll do here an overlay. It's what it's not a layout, it's overlay, but well, don't worry about that. So music attributions layout dot visible equals true. So that's it. Music attribution is false. Let's go here. And we have our music attributions. It's okay. We cannot click anything, but that's alright. And let's click on that. We can see the socials. And that's it. Okay, so the game is mostly done. So for the okay, let me show you how to update the Android profiles when you upgrade the Godot version. So we go to main menu, project, export, and here it will complain about the templates. Okay, so I want the Android one. This is complaining. It's okay. We go to manage export templates. And what do we have here? Okay, this has changed, but here we do not have Android. If I go to 4.6.3 stable, if I check on Android, I have those ones. Okay, let's go here. Let's check Android ones, not web. This scroll thing is killing me. So let's do the Android one and then select install, select templates. So we just wait until everything is downloaded. Perfect. And now we should have our Android templates done here. Yeah, install templates. Everything is here. So we go to 4.6.3. We can check the Android one and we can remove them because I won't be using the previous version there. So yeah, I don't need to have everything in here, so I can just remove everything because I don't need to have Linux templates of an older version of Godot in my Android device, because I won't be let's do everything. So I won't be compiling in my Android device for Windows or whatever. I will just compile for Android. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so let's see if everything is working by creating a new version of the APK. So here we have that name Android. Yes. Export APK. This is the export format. I could export to AAB whenever I want to publish that. So yeah, so we have the architectures, the key store. Well, we don't need anything about that. We have our launcher options. Okay, the desert merge. So permissions, I don't need permissions, and the rest we don't need for now. We will need to use the templates or, well, the keys. So yeah, the key store for a release. We will need that whenever I need to publish that. Okay, but that can be like generated. So build desert merge APK. Let's export the project. You have that, save that, override, and should be done. Whenever it's done creating the APK file, it will automatically install itself in my device, and then I can just update that. Yes, let's let Google Play Protect to analyze the app, and install, and that's it. I can open that and I can see. Let's see if that works. Yes, it's working. I can click on here to see the music attributions. I cannot click on that, but that's okay. I think that's a visual representation. That is all right. Okay, so I can go to my logo, Respawn Studios logo, and I can click on X. And this should open the x.com/RestBalance-Studios. By the way, follow me if you want. If you want to have the I did post. Why are you that way? As I don't have an account online here, but yeah. So follow me, and you will have the latest news on whatever project I am working on. Also, you can join Discord. The link is in the description of the channel, and also on YouTube in the description of the video. And well, that's it. That's it for today. I hope you like the stream, and as always, I'll see you next Wednesday, and we will try to finish the game once and for all by adding the monetization part. So that's it for today, and I'll see you next week. Bye bye.